All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing this gospel, truth, and sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh Bahashem Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh Bahashem Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. The brother Quanawat come back at you with another episode, of the Black Massacre recorded. Lord will, it is edifying. Lord will, it is straight to the point. But we're going to go into right here on the bottom of your screen, as it says, right? It says pick a massacre and research it, right? Well, just above that, you'll see St. Bernard Parish, 1868. And that's the one we're ultimately going to touch on. I'm just going to do one this time. And Lord will, we can continue to do, and reveal, what this damn devil, right, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man today, right, has done, right, and ultimately swept under a rug to the Israelites, right, which are the apple of the Lord's eye, man, right? The Israelites are the Lord's heritage according to the Bible, man, right? That's his chosen people, right? And Esau has done great atrocities, to the Lord's people, man. And again, just bringing it out, through spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Shai, which is ultimately what we're supposed to do, man. So I want to grab this, right? This is Luke 8:17. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Right, man. And we're in the time where the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai is on a high level, a high scale, right, revealing, the wicked, right? The self-proclaimed so-called white man, which we know biblically as Esau Edom, man, right? All the evil and wickedness that he has done, the Lord is revealing it, right? From tainting the air, tainting the food, to complete, what is it? Distinction of a certain, species of animals to again, what he has done to the Israelites, man, right? Which today would be the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. But I want to grab this as well before we get into this article. I want to grab Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Right, man? Right? Because again, for so long, Esau has ultimately, kept all this information and all these different things, right, hid from the masses by way of, his, left-hand priesthood, man, just being able to deceive the people, man, and sweet talking people. But now, right, all that's done away with, man. People are seeing right through his tactics, right? His little his magic, right, isn't working. This damn devil is going down, man. And that was the point on that, right? I want to get into this article. We'll got a couple of precepts at the end, right? This is on the zenproject.org, and I think this is the same website that I used, in my first episode of a Black Massacre recorded, which is good and, and edifying, gives you a lot of detail, on these massacres, man, But it says right here, it says October 25th, 1868, a St. Bernard Parish massacre, right? It says, and we'll read the picture, right? It says a portion of an illustration depicting Oscar Dunn of Louisiana, the first so-called African-American elected lieutenant governor of any state, and other legislatures, right? This is a so-called black man, right? That, he was, elected, into an official position, is what they're stating, right? It says, following the Civil War, a freedman, right, which is so-called African-American, right, technically a slave in this time, right? It says, gained the right to vote. White Democrats of the St. Bernard Parish in Louisiana and throughout the South were afraid of losing their majority and thus their power to thwart Reconstruction efforts, right? It says, in late October 1868, armed groups of white men mobilize to suppress the recently emancipated voters in the hopes of regaining their way of life turned upside down by the Civil War and Reconstruction, which you go back, I think it was like 5 years, right? 5 years, 1863, when the Emancipation Proclamation came into into fruition, right, and was passed, and for those that ultimately, they say, Abraham Lincoln passed, the abolishment of slavery, yada yada yada. Hey, well, guess what, man? No, he did not, because technically, right, slavery was never removed. They ultimately just changed it, right? They stated that in the Emancipation Proclamation, which you can go and do your research, right, that basically anybody that lived in the lower states, right, the southern states, right, and had committed a crime, right, a misdemeanor or anything like that, right, can technically still be put into slavery, right? And this is why you have, a lot of these programs, right, within these prisons, like with the convict release program, right, where they tell them, you can ultimately, shorten your time by going out and working, on different fields, and they'll take them different places, man, all over to do certain things, man, cleaning the side of the, the freeways and so on and so forth, man, doing crazy, off the wall type shit, right? And what they'll say is that, they'll give them pennies on the dollar, for all that work, basically free labor, really, I say pennies on the dollar, really pennies on the hour, man. We're talking about cents, an hour, and they're basically getting all that free labor, man, That's slavery right there, man, And even then, right, just looking at the average person, right, we were automatically born with debt. We automatically owe this society. So what we're doing is we're constantly trying to play catch up with our debt in this society, but it'll never go away. It just keeps piling on, There's debt that you're automatically born with that you don't even know about, man. You're in debt as soon as you're a baby, man. That's a slave, man. That's a slave, man, But I'll keep reading. It says it was just days, right? Start going into this, right? It was just days before the presidential election between Ulysses S. Grant and Horatio Seymour, which would decide the fate of Reconstruction in the South. Right? It says on October 25th, 1868, the first blood spilled of the St. Bernard Parish Massacre. Days later, freedman Louis Wilson was struck down from his horse and thrown into a makeshift prison by a group of white Democratic vigilantes. And this is their MO, man. Right? Scriptures talk about, right? A matter of fact, let's grab it, right? Perpetual hatred. Right? Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5, right? It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel, right? So this is speaking on Esau, Edom. You jump up to the very top, right? Man. But, see, Esau and his fucking shit, man. My phone don't be pulling up half the precept. We'll jump to verse 3, right? Because it ultimately paints the point. It says, and say unto it, thus saith Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, or Mount Seir, right? Hey, well, guess what? Mount Seir is synonymous with Esau, Edom, man, right? It's synonymous with Idumea, synonymous with Esau, Edom, So this is speaking on Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man today, right? And the Lord's speaking to this damn devil, right? Verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, right? Let's go to that word perpetual real quick in the etymology. Perpetual down here, right? It says everlasting, unceasing, right? Continuing forever in future time, right? So their hatred never stopped, man. And just like it never stops today. This is why you have situations like the George Floyd and and many others, man. There's Sandra Bland, they basically tried to make it look like she was alive but she was dead, because they killed her ass, man, right? So you see this is why you see these things happen today, right? Because their hatred still exists, man. We still see it. But Jake want to continue to trust this damn devil, man. Fuck this damn devil, man. You had Jake right in the beginning, dudes. First one elected, to be official, right, in any state. He had to kiss ass, right, in order to get there, man. Anyways, getting back to it, right? It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, right? So there you go, man, right? Which we're going to come back to that, and finish that off, man, right? Again, showing you Esau Edom has a perpetual hatred. It says freed people were dragged from their homes and murdered in cold blood, right? It says innocent, man, innocent, man. They didn't even do nothing, which, first and foremost, right, this is Yahweh Hashem El Shai sending that judgment on us, it's our punishment, man, right? Because we transgress against the Lord, man. But again, scriptures say that he hath forwarded the affliction. He did more than he was supposed to, man. It says freed people, right? Meaning, so-called former slaves, which again, we're still slaves, right? That's why I said so-called former, right? Freed people were dragged from their homes and murdered in cold blood. The reported numbers of those killed varies from 35 to over 100, and the numbers could be far greater than that, man. Right? We understand that Esau is always fudging with the numbers, man. Right? It says many who escaped death did so by fleeing to the cane fields where they hid for days. Right? Who knows? They could have been starving out there. Esau could have caught up to him, sick the dogs on him, right? Because Esau's known for that, man. Sicking dogs on our people, man, on us. Right? It says over 60 free people were arrested after the atrocities, while not a single perpetrator was questioned, right? So Esau got away with it, right? Well, he's not going to get away with this shit, man. He's not going to get away with nothing, man. It says, while the gruesome nature of the tragedy was swept under the rug, the implications reverberated throughout the South for generations. Grant received only one vote in St. Bernard Parish as Seymour swept the state, as historian John C. Rodrigo, Slacky, I don't know how to say that. It's slipping my tongue right now. It says Republicans captured the presidency in 1868, but white terror carried the day in Louisiana. Where it says, despite the federal investigation, no one was arrested for killing of the freed people. Black survivors identified white neighbors as their assailants, but no justice was sought. No justice was sought. I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to grab some precepts, man. Right? It says, instead, more than 60 free people were arrested by local authorities and vigilantes for the killing of Pablo San Feliu, or however you say that. It says, over time, the massacre faded into obscurity to this day. Its only physical reminder is the tombstone of Pablo San Feliu, located in St. Bernard Cemetery, which reads, yada, yada, yada. And you see it right there as a picture. And then it continues on. It gives you a little bit of history, a little bit more history, and ultimately talks about this dude who wrote a book on it, but nobody gives a fuck about his book, But again, man, just showing you, right, that hatred that Esau has for us, man. And it stated what, man? It stated that none of these damn devils were paid for what they did, man. Right? They got away scot-free, and that's how Esau does it, man. Right? That's how Esau fucking does it. He allows his fucking, just like that fucking new young kid, right, that basically went to a whole nother state, drove to a whole nother state on purpose, pulled out his gun, shot and killed people on purpose, and he got away with it. Rittenhouse, I think his name was, Kyle Rittenhouse. And that little motherfucker, he gonna pay for his shit, man. He gonna pay for everything he did too, man, with that fucking smile on his face. Fuck these damn devils, man. They think they're getting away with that shit, but they not, man. We're gonna read this. We're gonna come back to that, right? This is what is it? It's like it's slipping no. It's like it's slipping my mind right now. Let me grab it. Not be acquitted. Second. Salakia, man. Long day today, man. Salakia right here. Nahum 1 and 3. Salakia. Have my numbers backward, right? Nahum 1 and 3, it says, the Lord is slow to Yahweh. It says, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked, right? Right? The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not going to acquit them, man, right? Meaning he's not going to let them get away scot-free, man, right? They're not just going to, get a slap on the wrist, right? Jacob over here for the same crime, or getting 10, 15 years. But a so-called white man over here getting a slap on the wrist, a cool 6 months, for the same damn crime. Hey, well, they're going to have to pay for their shit, man. The Lord is allowing this damn devil, right? Because he's empowered, right? And it's also part of our punishment. He's allowing him to continue to rack up, these sins and different atrocities and so on and so forth. Allow him to do what he's going to do, right? Because the Lord's going to bring him down hard, man. Fuck this damn devil, man. It says, I'll read it again. It says, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked. You're not going to get away with it, right? It says, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm and in the clouds are the dust of his feet. That's right. Right. So let's go back to Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, right? And read what the Lord's going to do to this damn devil, man. Right, we'll read verse 5 again, right? It says Ezekiel 35 and 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, right, the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, right, the power of all creation, right, is speaking directly to you Edomites, man. Directly to you damn devils, man. The Lord's speaking to you. You better fucking listen up, man. Right, it says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, right? And blood shall pursue thee, right? So, hey, everything that you fucking did, right? The Lord's going to recompense you for everything that you did, right? It's going to be within righteousness. As you did it in wickedness, the Lord's going to have it be done right unto you in righteousness, man. And we're starting to see those same things starting to happen now, right? You're seeing, at least here in Phoenix, Arizona, you're seeing a lot more so-called white folks, right, being out here on their ass, man. That's Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7 coming alive, man. Right? These curses coming upon these damn devils, man. It says, verse 6 is, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. The Lord ain't gonna give this damn devil mercy, man. James 2 and 13, man. He shall have judgment without mercy to him that hath shown no mercy. He didn't show no mercy, man. Right? As we read, right, in the St. Bernard Parish, he just ran up to him, right, and pulled him, basically a group of men pulled him off the horse, man, and threw him into a prison, no mercy, man, right? It just tells you that what, man? They went and killed, large amounts of people, right, in cold blood, man. Just because of that, again, that hatred, man. He didn't show no mercy. He ain't gonna get no fucking mercy, man. It says, verse 7, it says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers, and they shall fall that are slain with the sword. Right, man? Right? The Lord's finna get rid of you damn devils, man. Lord's tired of you damn devils, man. And we're in that time where Esau finna get his, man. We just have to continue to wait and be patient, man. Esau, you gonna get yours, man. Esau, you are going to get yours. Beginning with you elites, right? Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPonts, Gettys, Oppenheimers, right? You Gates, you Bezos, your Schwabs, Klaus Schwabs, your Hararis, Noah Yuval Harari, or Yuval Noah Harari, whatever his fucking, little, little flamer's name is, man. All y'all gonna get it, man. And whoever's on that fucking panel, right, the WEF panel, right, Fauci's, right, you all fucking gonna get it, man. You all gonna get it. May Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Shalak Rayam on you motherfuckers, man. But that's all I got, man. I just wanted to get that out through spirit and power. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Lord Will was edifying. Lord Will straight to the point, man. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rachak Wadash. Double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone. Till next time, I say Shalom.